So yeah, now we're just taking a break. So hello guys, before getting into the video, I just want to have some background information. So first, I am a student who is planning to apply to art school for college. So I decided to participate this SVA pre-college program, and I have to do the online one because it's hard to go to New York in this COVID situation because I live in China and all those like quarantine stuff. And I attended the portfolio workshop because I want to get into the mood of creating portfolio qualities work because I'm a rising junior at that time, which I'm a junior now, so I have to get my portfolio started. In this video, I will be covering like what we did in the program and like kind of vlogging it, but not really. I'm gonna split this video into 3 parts, like the 3 main project that we did. So that's how I'm going to do it, and I'm just going to have a lot of voiceover in this video. It's not like my normal vlog, I guess. I'm ready for my class. So basically for day 1, we just get to know the teacher and what we're going to learn for the first 2 weeks because we have like the same teacher for the first 2 weeks and then we have another teacher for the last week. After getting introduced to the class, we started to draw some basic stuff like face anatomy, so where the muscle grow and the bones grow. We drew the front view and the side view, and that's what we did for today's class. What I really love about this program is that I can finally know some like art friends because most of my friends are not like doing art and they all do it for their hobby. So in this like program, I can finally know someone who love art and is like have the passion in it, and I make some good friends in the program, and it's just so fun. Now it's like 5:28 and I finally finished drawing this. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what we did today, and I'm done. I'm gonna go to sleep soon. Okay, final touches make you strong. And for now, I'm just doing some brainstorm for tonight's drawing. On the second day, we did 2 main things. First is choose the topic for our portrait drawing, and second is to finish the outline, and that's what we did for the second day. So for this pre-college, like Wednesday and Friday isn't a half day. So for Wednesday, we're only doing a little bit of the drawing and then the class is over. One of the things that I learned from this pre-college is that if I want to draw in the right proportion, I have to constantly compare it with the picture and doing the adjustment toward the outline. So before, I only spent maybe 30 minutes to an hour on an outline, but this time I almost spent like 4 hours or even 5. And I love how the drawing came out at the end, so I think I'll remember these tips and use it when I want to do something in the right proportion. So later on, from July 14 to July 25, we are mainly focused on sculpture, so we kind of have to just squish this project into our own spare time, and then also like if we have like some one-to-one discussion, so when we are waiting, we will work on our drawing during that time. But normally it's only like 1 hour or 30 minutes, so at the end we just don't really have any class time to work on this piece. And now I guess I'll just talk about how I create a piece. So first I finish the face and I move on to the hand. And after the hand, I just finish the stick. And basically I'm stuck because at that time I don't know what to draw for my background, and then it's good to have an art friend. So I asked one of those programs friend, and then he gave me some advice on how I should create the background, maybe like put in the color blocks and stuff. And then during the class time, another friend also gave me an advice of like maybe putting newspaper for the background so it will have like collage vibe. So after I take their suggestion into consideration, so I tried it on Procreate and it looks pretty good, so I started to mark out where I want the color block to be on the real drawing. After having the location of each block, so I started to test where I should put the newspaper at. Then I used a tracing paper to mark out the location for the newspaper, and then I transferred that onto the newspaper. Then I cut out the section that I want, And then I paste it onto the real drawing, and last I used the marker pen to finish the color block. And that's how I finished this whole drawing. Like for now, I'm trying to cut this foam board to attach this on top of it so I can get ready for tomorrow's sculpting class. So yeah, I'm cutting. So obviously after a hard work of cutting, I finally got to paste like the head onto the board, and this is way harder than I thought. Like the clay was also really hard, so yeah, another challenge. We're going to label the face, I think, for now.
Basic information about the face and the shape of the skull. Okay, so I'm just going to do that line straight to the top. In the meantime,
So we finally get started with the sculpting on day 3. And in the morning, we actually did some drawing and then started to label the face. Then during the lunchtime, I took some reference picture for me to look at. And we actually get started with the nose and making up the lips. We started from the center and we're expanding out. I can't believe that day, it's like passing so fast. Today, it's like the Friday class already. Oh my god. Since today is Friday and half day, so the teacher is actually just looking at the progress of our sculpture, and she was giving us some advice on where we should kind of fix.
so this looks pretty good here. But then if you look where this starts, this space underneath the nose.
And we just continue doing whatever we were doing yesterday, and that's basically for Friday. So actually during the weekend of the first week, I was basically doing the drawings and I didn't do much for the sculpture, so yeah. And moving on, this is the next week Monday class. You can barely see the difference. I have like even the same background and everything, but yeah, this is like the Monday class for the second week. I was keep doing the sculpture and I'm moving on to the cheek. Cheek is kind of hard, and the clay has like a problem, it dries really fast. It only uses like 1 hour to make it like fully hard, and then it will start drying like after 10 seconds. So blending it off is a terrible thing. You have to keep dipping your finger into the water and kind of smooth it out by yourself, and it is pretty hard. And that's what we did on the Monday class. And the next clip is from the second week Tuesday class. You can see how I'm struggling with blending it out, so I end up have to use my sandpaper to kind of smooth out what I have for yesterday. After kind of sanding the face, I started to put the clay on the head to maybe get some preparation done for putting the hair. After that, we started making the ear. Just paste it on. Might look kind of terrible, but it's okay. I have like a huge jaw. And for the afternoon class, we were basically just like fixing the face, rendering the face, and making it look more like me. Now I realize I'm making this video too long, so I'm just gonna make things very short. For the second week Wednesday class, we're only doing drawing since it's a half day. So directly moving on to Thursday. So basically on Thursday morning, for me night, I was making neck. And yeah, making neck. And for the afternoon, I faced a challenge because I'm starting to do the hair. But yeah, problem because of my bang. Like, I look like this. This is hard to make, so I'm just thinking how to make it. Yeah, so this challenge like the teacher too, because teacher never make a sculpture with a bang, and I found Korean sculptor who actually make a lot of Korean idol and stuff like that, and I just kind of do what they do and it worked very well. So that's how I make my bang. It kind of looked like me, so I was really happy. And for the Friday class, very sad. Can you believe 2 weeks already passed? And this is our last class with Lori. For this class, we were basically just making hair, just kind of trying to finish this. Originally, I was kind of doing long hair as what the picture looked like, but then I was like, oh my god, that's using way too many clay because I already bought like twice like amount of clays. So I decided to take it off and put it as like what I have for my hair right now when I'm doing sculpture. Since next week we are having a new teacher for figure drawing, so we have to finish this in our own time. So during the Saturday morning, I was doing the drawing, and now I'm doing the sculpture for the afternoon. And I was basically cutting and doing the decoration related to my topic, which is heat wave, and basically I am melting, the ice cream is melting, the penguin is melting. Yeah, that's what it's about. And now I'm just coloring in the color based on my skin tone, and yeah, just coloring it. And since I couldn't finish all the coloring on Saturday, so I am doing it on Sunday. It looked kind of creepy before coloring the eyes and all the decoration, so I was kind of sad because I think it's gonna look terrible. But actually, after coloring the eyes, it looks kind of good. Then for the rest of the sculpture, I just color it like the way I would do my makeup, and I'm basically done with the sculpture. Oh my gosh, can you guys believe how fast like 2 weeks just passed? Like, it's already the third week. Ta-da!
At SVA in 1997 because I became an illustrator.
So basically for the third week's Monday class, we started to learn about figure drawing. We learned about basic things like torso peanut shape, drawing with rhythm, and also positive and negative space. After learning those basic stuff, we started to have a model posing for us, and we did a lot of like 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minute, like 15-minute posing, and in total we did like 33 figure in the Monday class. And for day 2 class, we have a model again. It's a different model, and we start the class by doing 8 2-minute drawing, and then after we get into the drawing mood, we started to learn more basic stuff like matching value, shading diagonally, and light source and how it's important, and then light, shadow, cast shadow, value, and a lot. I couldn't list everything, but all those things that we learned on the second day is so helpful, or everything that we learned in the whole week are really helpful. And after more teaching, we have focused on few long drawing, like 15 minutes, and then we have focused one long drawing, which is like 15 minutes, and teacher give critique on those.
So very nice, nice powerful drawing.
One of the things that I love about this program is how I get to know how SVA teachers are like, and they're all so nice, and which it made me want to go to SVA, and it made like SVA as one of my dream school. Very nice, I love it.
What Christine did was did the background shading just over here in the negative space.
Since day 3 is a half day, so we couldn't really have a model to pose for us, but we learned something that I was not expected to learn, and which I was really happy about. It's like how artists make money, like we won't be poor after going to an art school. And briefly about what the college would like to see in a portfolio, talks about how to create like a good thumbnail and a lot of art technique. Very useful. I think again for today we're doing a lot of like figure drawing, and we're going to do a few long drawing, maybe for portfolio. And then this day I think summing up what we learned in class. Yeah, I'm doing the one for yesterday before the class starts. Here we come our last full day class, which is the Thursday class, and today we're kind of just doing some more figure drawing. We got a male model this time, which I'm not that familiar of drawing male figure, and yeah, it's like good to have some practice. We did a lot more figure drawing, and we also look at some more artists, and by the end of the class we did a 90 minutes long drawing, which is the final figure drawing that we did in this program. After this 4 day of non-stop drawing, I feel like I improved a lot, and I can really see the growth between my first figure drawing and my last figure drawing. And stupid enough, I forgot to film the time lapse for the last day, so I'm just going to record over the Thursday clips. Like, basically on Friday we just talk more about like whatever we want to ask. Like, we have a kind of Q&A. We ask the teacher whatever question we have and he will answer us. Like, he talked more about portfolio and what the college would like to see in different major, which is like super helpful. And that's basically conclude our whole program, which is very, very fun. And yes, that's basically everything we learned in the summer program, and this is so fun and I really like SVA. I might go to SVA for the future, who knows. Anyway, hope you guys liked the video and bye bye! Guys, good morning! Oh my god, why is the sun out already? It's freaking only 5. Oh my god, what am I doing right now? But look at this, guys!